Hi friends, it's June and it's time for another What to Stream This Month video. I do these every single month. We talk about all of the horrors and the thrillers, movies and TV shows coming to streaming platforms near you. I keep these to VOD, which is video on demand, so you can stream them from the comfort of your own home. That's what these lists are all about. As always, I've pinned these below in the comment section with the dates. Keep in mind that this is just for some countries. Not all countries will have these on the same platforms, but keep your eyes peeled because I'm sure they'll be coming to equivalent platforms near you. Let's start. On June 2nd, the sci-fi thriller Simulate will be available on VOD. The movie stars Robbie Amwell, Jordana Brewster, and Sam Worthington. Set in the future, the story revolves around a humanoid who seeks the assistance of a global hacker to unlock his full potential, resulting in the uprising of, you guessed it, AI, and a relentless government pursuit to suppress the emerging machine of consciousness. If you're a sci-fi fan, why not check this one out on the 2nd? We recently discussed the fascination we all seem to have with social media and influencer horror movies. Coming off the back of that video I recently did, now we have Follow Her, a mystery horror thriller that arrives on VOD on June 2nd. This story follows Jess, a social media content creator who delves into dangerous encounters that she seeks out through online job listings. I don't know why she's doing this. She must have known she was going to end up in a horror movie. In this film, we follow her as she's hired by a mysterious man to write a screenplay's ending, and it has to be in a remote cabin. And of course, Jess soon discovers that he has ulterior motives. You know what? I love this subject matter, and as obvious as it all is, I still will be watching it. It almost feels like a reframed Creep. You can check this one out too from the 2nd. Eco-horror film Poland arrives to VOD this month. The story revolves around a young woman who faces a nightmarish ordeal after being assaulted by a senior co-worker. As she strives to hold on to her dream job, she finds herself tormented by a mysterious tree monster that haunts her at work, at home, and even in her dreams. Prepare for a gripping tale of terror and survival in horror thriller Poland, which is out on the 6th of June. In the indie horror film The Devil Comes at Night, Ben, a former boxer, is on a quest to lock down his inheritance. But here he finds himself in a life or death struggle. Trapped in his late father's farmhouse, he must face off against a cannibalistic cult who has targeted his family for generations. Mark your calendar for the 6th of June, and it's also going to be released on DVD as well as on VOD. Featuring interviews from Tony Todd, Eli Roth, Lynn Shay, and the iconic Robert Englund himself, the new documentary Hollywood Dreams and Nightmares, the Robert Englund story, explores the career of this beloved horror icon. Since his portrayal of Freddy Krueger in 1984, Englund has become one of the most treasured figures in the genre, standing alongside legends such as Boris Karloff and Christopher Lee. But beyond the horror genre, Englund's talent shines as a versatile character actor and director. This documentary delves into the depth and power of him as an artist, showcasing his impressive filmography and directorial achievements. The documentary hits VOD and Screenbox on the 6th of June. And that's back to back with another film starring Tony Todd. I'm not too sure how to pronounce this one, Devilrox? But you'll be able to check it out on VOD this coming Monday. In this film, Detective Bobby Briggs delves into a chilling case after a group of thrill-seeking teenagers disappear. She unravels the extraordinary story of the lone survivor who recounts his encounters with a vengeful undead creature. And in a bid to confront this legendary monster, she must travel into its lair. Catch this one on VOD from the 9th. The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster is the story of a 17-year-old genius who is just trying to navigate a world plagued by violence and drug abuse. After the loss of her mother and brother, she is now determined to fight back to bring her family back to life. However, her attempts to resurrect her brother leads to the emergence of a vengeful monster. This one premiered at the South by Southwest Film Festival on the 11th of March and will be released in limited theaters and on VOD from the 9th. Drama mystery horror film Brooklyn 45 will be available exclusively for streaming on Shudder and AMC Plus starting Friday the 9th. The movie follows 5 military veterans who have been best friends since childhood, but after a surprise event, they come together to support their troubled host. And this is where the haunting ghosts of their past manifest in terrifying ways. Check this one out on Shudder or AMC Plus from the 9th. In horror thriller Jagged Mind, Billy experiences blackouts and unsettling visions. She soon realizes that she is trapped in a reoccurring time loop, and her new mysterious girlfriend may be connected to whatever is going on. The movie will premiere exclusively on Hulu from June 15. Unfortunately, right now we don't have a trailer, and international dates have also not been confirmed, but I do expect it will hit Disney Plus via Star shortly afterwards in countries who have the same distribution agreement as Australia and Canada. So if you don't have Hulu and films like Fresh and Clock usually show up on Disney Plus, keep an eye out. This one I am so chilled by and excited to watch. Look Into My Eyes. This is one of the most compelling true crime doco series I've heard of in a while. The series will be exclusively streaming on AMC Plus and Sundance TV. The documentary delves into the strange and true story of Dr. George Kenney, who experienced a shocking downfall after serving as a beloved principal at Northport High School in Florida for a decade. We follow as his hypnosis of students comes under question as 3 teenagers tragically die under suspicious circumstances in 2011. The series investigates the events leading up to these untimely deaths and explores the aftermath. This involves the victims' families, eyewitnesses, experts, and those connected to the case as they endeavor to unravel the truth behind these unsettling events. It premieres on the 15th and will consist of 4 episodes. Who else is a true crime fan? I'm definitely in. Quicksand will premiere exclusively on Shudder and AMC Plus this month. The horror thriller follows an American couple on the verge of divorce, and they find themselves trapped in quicksand. You got it. This all comes to fruition during a storm while hiking in a rainforest. Now they battle the elements of the jungle and must work together in order to survive. Let's hope they come out together. Let's hope they come out. Don't miss this film's release on Friday, the 23rd of June. This next one is very exciting for me, an Australian, Run Rabbit Run. I've been waiting for this one for a little bit, and it's going to premiere on Netflix on the 28th. Sarah Snook takes the role of a fertility doctor who holds strong beliefs about life and death. However, when her young daughter shows signs of strange behavior, she is compelled to question her own values and confront a haunting figure from her past. This thought-provoking film made its debut at the Sundance Film Festival on the 19th of January this year, and of course will be available for streaming on Netflix in most countries from the 28th. Okay, this is the second horror film this year to be named The Unseen, so if you plan to watch it, make sure you check out this poster here. In this horror drama thriller, a law student finds himself losing his mind in a twisted web of murder and deceit brought on by a dark force from his past. Isn't that always the way? It's an unstoppable, supernatural fury hell-bent on achieving its horrific goal. The film, of course, stars RJ Mitt from Breaking Bad, and The Unseen will be at limited cinemas and also available on demand from the 30th of June. Let me know what you're looking forward to this month. If there was anything that wasn't on this list, let me know down below in the comments. You guys always have the best recommendations. And don't forget to hit subscribe if you enjoy these videos and give it a thumbs up if you appreciate them. Thank you to my patrons for making these videos possible. And I'll talk to you all very soon for another horror video. Stay safe and stay spooky. Bye, friends.